Hey you, why are you more focused on that money than you are God? See, I'm praying that it doesn't take you 40, 50, 60 years to realize that it ain't about that piece of paper that you're so focused on and that you let stress you out so much. I mean, seriously, you get on social media and you compare your everyday life to people's perfect standards that they post online to the world. And you allow the devil to play with all that room in between and sprinkle in anxiety, depression, worry. And you focus so much on what you're not doing or what's not going right or what could go wrong when you could literally just be spending that time focusing on God. Like, I would hate nothing more than for you to spend your whole life chasing that bag and that success and then getting it and then realizing that none of it was worth the connection with God that you missed out on. Because even if you do get the bag, like let's say you do get the bag, you can't take it with you. Like when that soul come up out your body and like you got to face God, you're going to have to answer to him. And he going to ask, why'd you spend your whole life worrying about that instead of just focusing on the plans that I had for you? And the crazy part is that it's going to take majority of our generation to get to that moment before they even realize it. Like, just look around, bro. Like, look at these celebrities. Like, their souls are gone and they're doomed. And these are the people we look up to. The people that praise and worship the devil. Like, y'all don't see what's going on? Like, yeah, they might attain everything the world has to offer. The money, the diamonds, the jewelry, the riches. But in exchange for what? Their souls? Matthew 16:26. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their whole soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? Like, God saw this coming already. Like, God knew this already. Like, people are willing to give up their souls for this money. And the craziest part is, a lot of people with this money, a lot of these celebrities, look at them, bro. They're still miserable and they have everything at their fingertips. They don't got to worry about eating. They don't got to worry about paying the next bill. They got every sports car they can drive. They got every big mansion, but they still aren't happy. And that's what you're chasing? That's what you're losing your mind over? I just pray that you wake up. I pray that you open that Bible and you start praying and you start chasing God like you chase that bag. Like you worry about that success that you're going to get. I pray you start worrying about your relationship with God like that. I pray that you get to the point in life where you realize God is more important than anything you can get on this earth. You can get $1 billion. God's more important. Because look how fast life goes by. You don't even remember what you were doing last Wednesday. You are going to look up and it's going to be over. And all the things you worry about right now, keeping up with an image, worrying about what people think, worrying about chasing this bag, none of it's going to have mattered. The only thing that actually would have mattered is this relationship that you ignored with God. But I pray you don't reach that moment. I pray to God that you pay attention to these signs, the things that happen in your life, the way God reveals himself in your life and you just ignore it. I pray you stop doing that because it's more apparent than ever. If you are still watching, I know I got part of your ear. Your whole life has led up to this moment. God is literally telling you, choose me. Choose me over the things of this world. Choose me, and I will give you more than this world could ever. And he's been so patient with you, and he loves you so much. He's also such a loving God that he'll give you the free will to make that choice because he's not going to force you to do anything. And I pray you make that choice because if you don't, you're going to be sadly mistaken on Judgment Day, just like majority of our generation is, just like majority of this world is. But I pray you one of the ones that make that choice to choose him because this is free. You don't need $1 billion to have a relationship with God. You don't need $1 million to have a relationship with God. You don't need a G-Wagon to have a relationship with God. All you need is an open heart. All you need is an open heart.